Welcome. My name's Blades, and this is the 2019 Amberskies Project. This is where it starts. No messing about. It's got aims to be a functional 3D system. We've got a good base. If you've been following anything on the computer lines through the previous series that I've been doing, you'll be used to Amber SL. That's going to be the base going forwards. There's no problems with that. In the game section that I did, there was one problem which I'll probably address in the public area. What have we got? We've got a library to develop. We've got stability across all platforms, and I mean all platforms, 100%. Nobody's being left out at this point, although in the back of my mind I am still concerned about x86 network systems, but that's not your problem, that's mine. What I need this year is to get the network communications going. Now, unfortunately, let's take a look, shall we? I need funding. It's not the best thing to be putting into a video, but it's true. The hardware that I have used so far to make this such a speedy, how can you put it, progression through to this stage, we are talking 3 subscribers, 269 views, some videos. Don't know if it tells me how many here. No, it doesn't, but there's over 100 videos. Yeah, you can see that it's working fine. I'm not having a problem with Amberskies. I just need to get... I can go a bit more professional with this now if I can get funding. I'm going to continue in private the Amberskies Project. If you want to be a part of this, there's a little button over here. You can see it, it's over here. It's a little P hidden in the corner called Patreon. Click on it. I'll probably get a different screen. No, I don't. And that's the figure that has to go to 1. If that says 1 on it, Amberskies is go as a full-time job for me. As it says 0, it's a part-time job for me. It may never in my lifetime become a full realization of a system for the future of 3D, which is what I want to do. It's where I want to take things. I want to show not that I've got something unique, but what I have is a unique idea for the final implementation. So everything I'm going to be doing up to that final implementation hides what I'm doing. Yeah, that's interesting, you may say. So what are you doing, Blades? Come on. I don't mind talking to you more about that if you become a Patreon, but I'm going to tell you in this video anyway, as a freebie. What am I actually doing? Well, I am making playlists, hoping that somebody notices that, hey, hold on a minute, this is going somewhere, and this guy actually knows what he's doing. And he knows where he's going, and he knows what he's going to do with it when he gets there. And that means success. Because I will succeed. I don't have a problem with that. And yeah, come along, subscribe. By all means, if you want to. I don't mind. There will be two. Let's just get rid of that. There's going to be 2 developments going on. This is going to be like a monthly public development, which is the YouTube stuff. And then in private, which is going to take up whatever time I can allow for it, which I'm hoping is like weeks at a time, depending on my illness, is going to be Amberskies itself. Here we go. The aim, a library for developing anything 3D. Stability across all platforms by using pure code, as I've demonstrated so far. By using pure code, it doesn't matter about platform. That's all hogwash. Somebody releases something on Windows and it won't run on Linux. Why? Yeah, take that up with them, not me. I'm not going to do a rant right now. In conclusion, a 3D networked system that is easy to use by the end of this year. That's saying a lot. If you want to see what I do with that, then yeah, I will post you a video of what that entails if you become a patron. If you want to know, and you're saying you want to become a patron, but you want to know what this entails and whether you think it's feasible or not, before I part with any money, the answer is yes, it's feasible. Yes, it can be done. And I could probably do it in a day, if I could type that long. Using my typing. Yes, my body is affected. So, funding. I need to give myself a goal for funding. And the goal for funding is around $5,000. Not pounds, dollars. In pounds, that's about 4,000, I think, at the moment. That's in total. That's to get the project from where it is now, which is in a good place, to an even better place, which is a network system with 3D that is easy to use. Think about that. That's not a lot of costing. That costing is not for me at all. That costing is for hardware. I need another server. I've got a Git server, as you know. I've been using it all the way through for this. It's a private server. Part of it is open to the internet for amberskies.org.uk, so you can have a website and you can see my public developed itinerary of lovely delves into 3D and things. Using, well, I'd say a different language called Qt3D, but it is a different language, but it's based on C. Let's be honest. It's how I learnt to program C. Right, yes, two base servers are required. One is a data center, the other one being a server base. I'm going to say very, very loosely because it's going to have to actually carry n number of servers. I'm going to say n number. I'm going to give it a variable number. At this point, I don't know. I need to be able to do loading tests. I can't do that with this setup. I don't have enough computers. I need 3 computers to do the loading setup. One will be dedicated to virtual machines. A second one, there's going to be 3 computers. There's going to be a Mac, a Windows, and a Linux. Each computer has to be able to run the system. And on each on each system, I also need to see whether I can develop for, mobile phones. What about the MacBook? Things like that. Does my code run on all of those things? Well, I know it does, but that's not the point. People want proof. I mean, they're not going to take my word for it, are they? Would you take, if you walked into a showroom for a car and they said, "Oh, this one runs on water. Go and try it out." Actually, it will. Any engine designed today will run on water. Not for very long before it seizes up and ruins the engine. But there you go. That is true. But I don't want to be programming and find out that I've just made a program that will run on your favourite mobile phone, but after 10 minutes, your mobile phone is trashed because of it. No, I don't want that to happen. I want to know about the memory situation, everything like that. I want to make sure that you're getting a professional product, a pro product. And that's what I'm aiming for. So I have a lot of proof testing to do. A lot of, obviously, people who are on Patreon have a big interest in this. I mean, they are paying for its development. And in return for that, if we develop something to a sellable standard, I want to be able to repay my patrons as well for their support that they've done for me. I'm not on the take here. I don't care about it. I'm too old. Money doesn't mean much to me anymore. I ain't got long enough to live. Okay, so get out of the idea that this is for money. It isn't. It's got nothing to do with that. I've been a long time pioneer of AI, of things that you won't even have heard of, and I haven't earned one penny from it. Nothing. I don't care. That's not why I was doing it. I'm leaving behind something in this world that I'm proud of. I'm already proud of what I've done, what I've achieved. This would just be the icing on the cake. Whether it gets completed or not, I don't know. I don't know how much time I've got. I would like to try. I would like help. I would like to be able to speed this up. I would like pros to jump on board. I'd like learners to jump on board. Pros will know the way of the industry as today as I do. Learners will say, there's no need to do all of that. Have you tried this? They will say things that a pro won't. And that's the point. That's how I started. I started by saying things that a pro wouldn't, and then went out of my way to prove either that I was right or the pro was right. And that's why I know before I write my code that it works. There is no bugs. There are no bugs. There's bad programming out there. A lot of it. But there are no bugs. Get that idea across. If you are watching this from the industry, go back to whoever you work for and say, why do we have bugs and why are we paying these programmers so much to create these bugs? It's called bad programming. BP. There's no B-U-G. Bad programming. Sorry. Rant over. Patreons will receive full access to me through private Q&As if they need it, videos if they need a video, typed out tutorials if they need typed out tutorials. You can have what you want. You're paying for it. I am going to offer you a full service as a developer. I'm not even going to be asking a lot of money to have that access. If you put in $1 a month, to me, you are a valid Patreon. You will have the option for any games that I play to have your name placed in the game and have the fun taken out of you a little bit maybe at times. But yeah, you'll add to the fun, you'll add to the support, you'll add to the inspiration of what Amberskies is. For you people out there taking this seriously, they're thinking, oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Take it seriously. As soon as that Patreon number goes to 1 and it's you, find out what happens. Find out what happens within a week. I mean, I can't check everything every day, so I use my Sundays as my update day for all the systems. And as I catch people coming in on Patreon, they are not just going to get my automated response. I will actually be doing a private response and saying hello to you guys, gals, whoever you are. That's what it's about. You will be in touch with me at a level that you decide upon, not me. Now, lastly, if a question comes in from a Patreon or anything like that, it takes priority over subscribers on YouTube, and obviously non-subscribers go on the bottom of the queue. Sorry about that, non-subscribers to my channel. Don't stop watching. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love what you see, but it's just, if you're going to get much content, it's, again, that's up to non-subscribers. Put things in comments of videos and yeah, you'll find out, oh look, he replies, yes, I can't go to work anymore, I've got plenty of time. I've got 24 hours a day, not a lot of that I can sleep, so I can read, I can switch computer on and I can read and read and read. It's a typing bit I have problems with. So I'm looking for champions. Champions are people who go above and beyond the basic Patreon, who support the Amberskies Project directly. I think I set the level at $10, did I? I mean, if that's too high, say so. Hey, I'm open to suggestions. Put it in the comments below. Just say, oi, Muppet, you can't charge $10 for that load of rubbish. It's not even pro. Yes, it is. Sorry, mate. It's pro. All Amberskies development will be pro development. None of it will be cutting corners. I haven't cut one corner yet. And I don't, well, except for that video that I've got to make. That's a lovely little bit about bugs and stuff. That will be on the public side, so don't worry, you'll get to see it anyway. Do you fancy it? Do you fancy giving it a go? Even, what, for a year? Do you want to get involved? Hey, do you want to code? Why not? There's nothing stopping you. As long as you realise that at the end of the day, if I use your code and it's not up to pro level, I will have to update it to pro level. I will not be able to go around with holes in my code that are bugs, for instance. If we do encounter a situation where bugs start arriving from the pure code, then we are going to have to look at different code. C++ is a language that I am currently compiling, but it doesn't have to be C++. The language doesn't matter. What matters is the accuracy of that language. If I have to program this in assembler, I'll program it in assembler. I don't mind. I don't care what language. That's not the problem. I've already written the whole program start to end, but it's in English. It's not in a programming language. So, with that said, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm going to do. Come along. Hop on board. Hey, see me out there. I remember what this is about at the end of the day. My life is over. That's a fact. What this is about at the end of the day is having fun. Now, if you're willing to spend $10 a month on entertainment and see something really amazing happen in a programming language that should not be able to do what it's about to do, hop on board. Join in. Have fun. I'll catch you there. I think you're going to be there. Take care.